and change my chat to live chat so that we all are on the same thing. I've got lots going on. I cleaned this room. I know I keep saying I cleaned this room and it's a disaster, but I really did. Look, I cleaned that section, got that still cleaned up here. I finished my pillow, and I'm not even going to show you. It's over there. Not going to show you because tomorrow I'm going to upload how I finished the pillow. So I will be showing you how I finished the pillow. That'll be uploaded tomorrow as I'm not going live. Good morning, Myra. Not going live that I know of tomorrow. But either way, I'm going to upload the pillow tomorrow. I am getting ready for our kickoff of Quilts for Valor, a Quilts of Valor kickoff. And you don't even see me, do you? Here you go. Because I have, when I'm on horizontal, it's a little bit different. There we are. Now you can see me. Good morning, Giovanna. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Lori. So I have 2 buckets of red, white, and blue. We have this one here. And then well, this one is in a bucket of red, white, and blue, so I shouldn't say that. The top of the bucket is red, white, and blue, which is this. Good morning, Linda. So that's not a second one. Oh, this is kids fabric, kiddo fabric, some kiddo fabric. All right. Let's see. Good morning. So here is, I'm going to restate this. This is my bucket. All right. And I have all kinds of goodies in this bucket. I have this that I've just found and I stuck in there. So I have this and I have some of this, but I'm going to put this out. And you know, I should have looked up who sent me this, but hopefully you are on here. I think you're on here. I think the person who sent me this is on here, but it's been a while. So when I put it up here and it's yours, shout out. I'm pretty sure the person who made this is on here. So we have this. This was sent to me in the lap quilts, but I kept this for the purpose of doing, making it bigger, and I got the okay to do it bigger for Quilts of Valor. So then I also, during our, a lap quilt drive, Mona did what sent me these. And she told me she had done the tree project on 3-yard quilts with this. And so we have these. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to make the trees because that would be a little maybe odd with this. So we're just going to have fun with these. And we are going to probably alternate them. Good morning, Joydy. I hope you're feeling better. Been thinking about you and sending you all kinds of positive energy and waves your way. So we have that. And then I just have a bucket of random red, white, blue. Obviously, this is probably not going to be used in that. That's kind of funny and cute. But I do have some stuff like this. And I will have to ask when Pat comes on here, she gets on here, because I did go to the website to double check on things. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. It's coming. All right. Because it said no juvenile prints. And I don't know if they consider this juvenile prints. So I have to get that from her. Because, I have this. This is super cute too. But I don't know if this would be okay to use. And, I mean, look at this. Look at this bear. I have so much of this bear. It's so cute. It's so cute. So, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. So, I want to... I definitely want to ask her about that. And then I have my red, white, and blue leftovers from the last mystery quilt. So I have these. Put those aside. And then I just have, other red, white, and blue things. So we're really just going to play with my scraps. We're going to reinvent. I get sneezing fits after eating. Oh, no. And let's see, what else do I have? Yeah, I have just all kinds of oddball red, white, and blue stuff. So we're going to lead with this this quilt here. Now, I'm waiting on Pat before I start her package. I did go on the website, and their ideal size is 60 by 80. We can send these tops to Pat, and then she long arms them, I believe. But anyway, I digress. Here we go. So it's ideal size is 60 by 80, but no smaller than 55 by 65, and no larger than 72 by 90. And they don't accept tied quilts. All right. So we're going to come in here, and I'm going to measure what this measures. And we know that it's not going to measure what it's supposed to. I just need to know how to extend it. So this is 35 inches by 44. So we've got quite a bit of work ahead of us. And being that this is strings, I'm thinking that maybe I could just keep doing borders, strings of border, well, not strings like tiny strings, but borders to go. So let me write down that number. And I already forgot what I just measured. So let's go for it. So that's 35. I have 35 by, so we have to really extend this sucker. Wow, okay. By 44. Again, I have you on horizontal, so all the stuff kind of disappears. Okay, here we are. So we are going to put a border on this, multiple borders. Let's see. I have this, which is interesting, this border fabric here. Look at that. I don't know if that would look strange. Let me move this over a little. I wish Pat was on here right now so she could have a say-so of maybe I should wait. But I do have this. It's a border print. And because it's so wide, it actually may get us to the size we need. Oh, Pat is here. Good, Pat. So I haven't even done the kickoff yet. We were just kind of waiting on you. But I don't have very much red, white, and blue. So this is my bucket that I have to work with. And so this top was part of something that was sent to me as a lap quilt. And then we talked. And I'm having a brain moment where I can't remember. And so I'm going to finish it off for a Quilt of Valor. And I'm trying to think the size. We need it to be 60 by 80 according to the website. That's what I have, 60 by 80. So if I use something like this, right, we'd be 45. So what does this measure? This measures 10. So let's go 10 here. So this measures 56. And that's all right, because it says it can't be smaller than 55. Because you figure 10 here and 10 here. So would this be too much, Pat? I don't know. Is it like way too over the top? I'm not sure, but I have a lot of this border print, like a lot of it. So, and don't ask me why I have a lot of this, because I have no idea where I got this from. So, Pat, you get back to me on this. Is it odd looking? It said, yes, screamed, and I woke up. Okay. No, it is great. Okay. No, or it is great. Which one? No, it is great. It's like, no, you can't use it, but yes, it's great. So basically, yes or no to this, to finish this off all the way around. It is great. Okay, great. Now, Can we send you tops? Or do you prefer to have them all done up? I'm just waiting, guys, folks. She's going to let us know. And then I'm going to sit down and open up the package. But I did want to show you this. It looks great. Yeah, we're going to go with this because actually this I use up this border print and that's great. Then I get it out and then I can get it right to Pat, which I would love to do. Yes, you can send tops. So I was right. Okay, on that front. Okay, so we are going to work on this quilt after I show you and launch what Pat sent me, okay? And I will probably be sending Pat 2 tops. Like, look, I even have more of it. I don't know why I have so much of that. And we're going to do something with this. Oh, I know what I was going to show you, Pat, before we put it away. We have long arm people to finish. Good, because I don't have time. You know how many things I have to long arm. So when I read on the site, it said no juvenile prints. So I don't know if you consider this juvenile prints. I have something that looks like this. And I have something that looks like this in my stash. If you donate anything, okay, okay. Well, we'll get to that. But are these juvenile, 2 juvenile? And they would be, there'd be a big block. I'm trying to find something I have that uses this. But if this is a no-go, that's totally fine. It's just I was looking at what I had. Is a no-go. The left one is a no-no. Okay, well, we'll just say no-no to these. Okay. I'm just also wouldn't like to give other people ideas of fabric they can use. All right, so we're going to put this down and we're going to go to the reason why we were here, the package she sent me. We're going to go here. I can't see who is the print on the dark. Don't worry about it. It's a little bunny holding an American flag. It's totally fine. All right, so this has nothing to do with Quilt of Valor, but she sent me the bib, the adult bib, and also flannel already cut out, I believe. It looks like it's cut out, so that all I have to do is sew it. And if not, I will figure it out. So I have that, but we're going to set that aside because today I'm dedicating it to the Quilt of Valor. So we have, this is the package. Oops. I have to write down the stuff, so I got to grab. This is the packet I have, and this was sitting up here when I was trying to look for it yesterday. This is why Honey helped me clean up a little bit yesterday. All right, so I went on the website. You can go to the website and get some more information about sizes, but like I said, the ideal size is 60 by 80, no smaller than 55 by 65, no larger than 72 by 90. Let me go grab my reading glasses. Hopefully I can read the comments before they disappear. But Pat is on here. We have others on here. Moderators on here that could probably type stuff in for me if they're feeling good. All right, there. Let there be light. There we are. So, first thing is first. You can send Pat quilt tops, all right? I believe fabric as well. Now, I have in the description, I have all the information she just sent me. So I have the information of where to mail stuff. I have the information on how to contact her. The only thing I did not give out, Pat, is your phone number. But I put the address from the package and your email. Is that okay? Because if it isn't, I will take that off of the description. But I figured that's where you wanted stuff to go. Yes, she will take fabric. She will take fabric scraps. She will also give you for your taxes, she will send you, you know, some kind of something for that. And so what else was I gonna say? Oh, she also has running to make coffee, no problem. She also has a wish list. She has a wish list at Soft Squares. So if you decide you want to support her in that way and not deal with anything you have in your stash, but you want to donate, you can go to, you know, go see Lynn at Soft Squares. Sure, we can type anything in, no problem. So she is doing so she's doing a 2 yards for backing. So you can go to Soft Squares. Just let Lynn know I sent you. Let them know it's for Pat. So that she just knows what's going on. Okay, that's another order of business I wanted to put in there. And let's go with what she said. All right. So, oh, by the way, another thing, because Giovanna, I sent you your stuff. Everyone, we have a huge need for whites now, white on white too. That's what she needs. I just wanted to let you all know, I know I was delayed. I sent everyone's giveaways. They were mailed out yesterday. So you should be seeing them in the short future, hopefully. A lot of them said that they were going to get there by Wednesday. You know, there's like an estimated date. So we'll see. But I just wanted to let everyone know, Giovanna, yours is going to take some time. You know that. All right. But I just had to get that off the table. Also, I have that giveaway of the blanket for whoever donated to my sewing machine fund. I'm going to give you an update on that too real quick before I do this. She is on vacation for the next 2 weeks. I did not know that because I'm itching to figure out what to do here. And I haven't heard from Sewing Machine Plus. So I'm going to have to, I don't know. I don't really want to wait another 2 weeks. So I'm going to have to figure it out. But in any case, at the end of this month, I am going to raffle off that quilt for anyone who donated to that fund. And you can donate to my PayPal. So that's going to happen. Now go back to Quilts of Valor because that's all done. She sent me this, and I'm just going to oh no, I'm not going to quickly show because someone can see some of this. Okay, so this is what her letter says. Quilts of Valor kickoff. And we've missed it because it's March 19th. Wait, March 19th is today, isn't it? I don't know what today is. I didn't even know the other day it was Thursday. So March 19th at 10 to 12:30 at Delton District Library, because I really don't know what today's date is, just in case if we haven't missed it. I think we had, though. I'm not sure. Okay, so they are making blocks. It's a friendship block. Oh, it's the 22nd? We've missed it, so forget that. We've missed it. Friendship block. The wide backs too, but anything you have is so wonderful. If you've never seen a presentation and it disappeared, if you've never seen a presentation, it's something to behold. Quilts offer a natural healing, the look in their eyes to see we care. Well, that's it, Pat. That's the same look you get at the nursing home. Exactly. So she contacted the designer and she has the okay to copy and print for the Valor sewers at Pins and Needles. What I need to know is when I sew this, you gave me everything that's pre-cut. Am I allowed to give like dimensions? I'm not sure. I will let you know. It's called Friendship Quilt Block Pattern, 12-inch finished size by Melissa Mortensen. Not sure if this is, I'm going to assume this is a free pattern. Maybe I should look it up and link it below. Yes, you can give everything. Good. All right. So what a beautiful block, right? Because life is all about friendship. So I love the friendship block idea. So we have this, and let's see. Supplies, white or white on white is what she says. All right, please return squares. Okay, so please return square with coordinating bag. Each bag has a code to tell us what quilt it goes with. Wow, you ladies have been busy. And if the square up block is 12 and a half by 12 and a half. Okay, so Pat sent me some pre-cuts right here. I'm going to call them pre-cuts. And this one says 29 or 20, I don't know. 20Q maybe, 22Q, 2I, 2F, 2E. I'm not sure what that means. She probably does. So we're going to open these and we're going to just start sewing them together. Now, I don't know how people are getting these. I don't know. But I'm sure you can go in your own stash with your scraps, download this pattern or follow this live, rewatch it. I love when you rewatch it. Watch it over and over. But no, maybe what I'll do is I will do a proper video today on just doing one of these blocks. I may be able to swing that. I can't promise, but I'll try. Yesterday I went to bed at, I think I fell asleep at 5. I'm not joking, 5:15 on my couch. No, 5:30 on my couch. And then honey's like, well, let's go downstairs because I was shivering for whatever reason. I don't know why I was shivering. And he put on the heated blanket and all I know was out like a light. And I didn't get up until 4:30 this morning. So I don't know, my body needed it. All right, so here we go. I'm getting myself acquainted with this. So we're going to begin by creating 4 half square triangles, and we're going to use 2 5x5 background fabric squares and 2 5x5 print fabric. So these are what I am thinking we're using. And we are going to draw a diagonal line on the wrong side of the fabric. It was free, but she had no... Okay, hold on. It was free, but she had a no print because she gave us okay to reprint. If anybody wants me to send them a little kit, they are welcome to use scraps and send completed blocks. Okay, and all that information to contact Pat is in my description below. So we are going to go ahead, you know what, we're going to go ahead and use this because that's what's there. And this, by the way, is a soft squares ruler. And we are going to, draw our line. My nerves are shot today, and I don't even know why. I can't explain it. I wake up with like a ball of like anxiety, like little things like that just make me jump out of my skin. And that doesn't happen often, but I woke up in this weird, hazy way. All right, so we are going to, now Pat, is each of these, no, it's got to be one. Okay. I have to look back. I can't send, no, of course you can. We all know, anyone that is international, we absolutely understand it. So wait, I just did the wrong thing, didn't I? I sure did. That's why I was, that's okay. I'm going to erase that. You won't be able to see it. I'm literally, I've got that nervous, edgy feeling. I hate that. Good morning, Muriel. All right, so now we're going to do this right. I'm going to come in here and erase this. So what's nice about the sandboard is you can literally make a mark with your pencil and erase it, and the mark comes completely off. Hence why I love using, there it goes, my sandpaper board. You wouldn't be able to erase without this sandpaper board. I make mistakes all the time. So This way, come over here. And like, it's like never been there. Look at that. And like, it doesn't even exist anymore. I love it. All right, so let's try this again. We're gonna take our 2 5s and we're gonna put this on top. Now, Pat, if you're saying something to me, I don't see it. I'm gonna go to comments before I start sewing these. All right, so I take 16 blocks to make one kit. The kits are coded so we know what quilt they go to, relax and have fun. We will, Joe is here. Good morning, Joe. And that's okay. If you shop at Soft Squares too, they will direct ship it to us. Okay, thank you. All right, for giving it. So now you guys are gonna chat. I'm gonna take my 5-inch block. I drew a line, and now we are going to sew on both sides of that line. We're gonna sew on both sides, okay? And after we sew on both sides, we are going to come in and we are going to cut. And since this is here right on that line, and we're going to have our iron on magically so that we can press these. And now I'm going to press these to the dark. I'm just going to say we're going to press to the dark. I love a good friendship block. And I like to give them a little bit of help. So now we have our 4, and we are going to trim these up. Let me go grab. I'm going to get a design board and this to trim. Here we are. Now, what do we have here? We will, you know what, I'm just going to grab this. This is way bigger than what we need. We are going to trim these down here. I'm going to make sure I don't make a mistake here. Layer 1 print. Okay, we did that. Cut along the line. Press the seam towards the dark fabric. I did that. And square up the pieces to 4.5. So we're going to come in here. This one doesn't have a diagonal line. That drives me nuts. I need something. Here we go. We'll go with this one. This has a diagonal line. So I'm going to come in here, put my diagonal line up. There are so many different trimmers, and you know I have them all. Today we're just going to use a regular ruler because you know what? Probably most of us have this. And most of us YouTubers are always showing you a gadget or a notions, and we're not showing you the back to the basics. So let's go back to the basics. Just a ruler that is a little bit larger than 4.5, or you could use a 4.5. If you use a 4.5, it's easier. I probably have a 4.5 in there. This one happens to be 5.5. It's what I grabbed. So we are going to do this, and this is in real time, you know, we're here, we're chilling, we're talking, hopefully about Quilts of Valor, but we don't have to. There we are. So once I do this initial kind of part, then we can play games and stuff like that. But I need to kind of pay attention. So here we are. So we have now, I don't know why this nut I constantly have to do that with. So we have now trimmed everything. So I'm gonna put this on the design board. All right, so now assemble blocks. So I'm going to assemble the remaining blocks. So this will go this way. I think I've got, let's see, this diagonal goes that way, this diagonal goes this way, this diagonal goes that way. Okay, let me show you. I'm not quite sure why we have all that. So Pat, I have 2 extra here. Is there, that's what was getting me tripped up. So this is what it looks like. So now we're gonna sew it. It's like a 9 patch. And I know you said that you gave me 4 of these so that I could show what 4 would look like together. But I can't stitch up the 4 because we're putting them in. Joy, you can send the link. Okay. Yes, we actually miscounted in our first batch. Okay, that's fine. I just was making sure I didn't trip up somewhere. That was all. Let's see. My 4.5 didn't have diagonalized, so I scored it with a knife and added permanent ink and a... Okay. Not a problem. I just am looking, I thought I missed something. All right, so again, I'm webbing my block. You don't have to, but I am. So I'm going to come in here and put, well, since you sent me extra, well, you know what? I really did erase it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you, Pat, I could probably send them back to you, or if I have enough extra in all my bags, I could just probably make an additional block, and you could do whatever you want with that block using the scraps. Use the same white, but then use the scraps I have. So this would be great for a red, white, and blue charm pack. I'm just putting it out there. If there's a red, white, and blue charm pack out there, this would be great for that. Because you're using, that's the size, and then you just, you wouldn't have to cut so much. All right, so here we are. And now we have ours. So where is my pens? Where did my, oh, here they are. Here they are. So Pat, this doesn't say how you want this center. I'm looking at this. Stitch each row and press seams towards one side after each row is stitched. Stitch the rows to each other. So we're not going, so we're all the seams would be going to the left and then all the seams will going to the right. Is that what you're saying you want? Good morning, Joyce. I just want to double check. If someone has a favorite block they like, we take any size. We have a team that takes blocks and adds them. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so I was doing the incorrect thing. That's why I wanted to double check. I was doing, you know, the traditional way. So we will press them all to one side. And we're alternating. I'm assuming we're alternating, right? Yep, let's see. Each, yes, okay. And then we're going to open this up, put this here, and then again, now we have all our seams going to one side. So yes, we did that. Good. Okay. So here we have, I'm going to press this. So this is the friendship block. If you have a red, white, and blue charm pack, this may be a good thing. And here it is. So I'm going to keep this aside because we may be able to have enough to do something with. And this is 2E. So I'm going to fold this back in this little sandwich bag. I'm going to fold it again, put it in the sandwich bag. Let's see. Maybe I could do 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then maybe 4 because it didn't fit before. So 3 and 4 maybe. Good morning, Annette. If I've missed you, it's because my chat goes. All right, so we have that. This one is done. There we go. So we would then do the rest of these. So that is how we do that. Love the gingham. Yes. So again, you can go ahead and contact Pat for all this if you want baggies or if you just want to send her something. For those folks who are on here, you can go to Soft Squares. They have backings, a backing special of some sort. Oh, look, and I have these. Oh, I have these. Okay, so I have extra of these and extra of these. So we will probably definitely be able, if there's extra in every bag, I may be able to make more, Pat. What I will do is I won't label them. I'll put them separate. This way you can do whatever you want with them. But you're going to get much more than just this. So we're going to go over so she can email this. Now, all Pat's information is linked below to contact her, okay? I'm going to put this aside and we're going to work on We are going to work on a Quilts of Valor right now, separate from this. Those are the blocks. All right, those are the blocks. Everybody get cracking on blocks. You're not sending, I mean, if you send them to me, I'll send them to Pat, but really just send them to her directly. That's the best things. If you could send it to her directly, that would be wonderful. So here we are. We have this, again, if you are on here because you sent me this, let us know. Because I did not look up at my email. I get so many emails. And it was a little bit ago, but we are converting your mini lap to a Quilts of Valor. And I have this. I have this. And we are going to use this. I'm going to go quickly iron this. And now, while I am waiting for things to heat up over here, I have some things. So here we go. Where am I? Okay, we're at the donkey game. I am an ancient city. I am important in literature and archaeology. I probably exist in what is now Turkey. A war made me famous. In mythology, Helen is my pride and joy. Some of my soldiers were caught horsing around. Homer depicted me in his Iliad. Where am I? Where am I? All right, let's see if you got, where am I? I'm back. I'm back. We're going to cut some fabric and get it. So we have Troy. Troy. Yes, the answer is Troy. Hello, good morning to M. Smith. So we are in Troy. So of course now I'm going to move all this. Oh, I think I pull out every ruler. And there we go. So now we have written that that's 35 by 44. So 44 is the length. And I want to make sure I have enough of this long length to go through. So we're going to make sure we've got 44 because it's 44 down. And we have plenty. We're good. We're good. So this is going to be fun because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to cut this, but we're going to figure it out. So just so you all see, it looks like this, it looks like this, and then it has this. It almost looks like tablecloth-ish. We're going to use the bunting around that, and I just got an idea what to do with this center. So I'm excited because I have an idea. I have a fabulous idea of what we're going to do with the center here. So I was looking, you know, we had those 4 patches that was given to me by Mona, and I think that's what I could use this center for. So we are going to go, I'm going to hopefully this is straight. I'm going to go with a 1/2 inch on the ones. Oh, you can't even see me cut this. In case if people are wondering how to cut a border. We're going to come here, and we're going to cut this. Again, I don't know how I ended up with this, but I ended up with this, and we're using it. It doesn't even tell me markings of like where this came from, who the fabric company is, or anything like that. So I'm going to come all the way over. And I'm going to measure. There it is. So we have one side cut. And now what I'm going to do is actually leave this way, and I'll tell you why, because we really need this to be 60 wide. So I'm just gonna, we can always cut down the quilt. It's always better to cut down a quilt, especially if you have a border like this, than it is running too short. So again, I'm gonna come over here where it's a 1/2. I'm going to shut off this iron because I have 2 irons going. I don't want to blow out any fuses. So here we go. We've got all right, so we have this centerpiece, and this centerpiece is beautiful. I mean, I guess one can use it to piece the back, but I think it's going to look great as solid blocks in between those other. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I am going to clean off now the edge here. There we are. And then I'm going to clean off. So this one is going to the right, and then this one is going to the left. So I have to clean off this one here. And we're going to sew this on. Now, sew, but say these phones. I think I read that wrong, but all right. So I'm going to give this a quick press as well. And try not to, you know, I'm going to trip over myself, and it's not going to be pretty. There you go. All right, so we have this. we are going to sew this onto it. Then maybe I could see more of the chat. All right. Am I good? Okay, I'm good. I think I'm good. All right. So that Troy card was correct. What am I? I am a vegetable. I am part of the traditional British Christmas dinner. I am from the same city as Jean-Claude Van Damme. I am very good for you. If you overlook me, I will smell like rotten eggs. I look like tiny, teeny weeny little cabbages, and I have a reputation for being disgusting. What am I? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm sewing a Quilt of Valor quilt. I'm extending someone's hard work here, and hopefully, not hopefully, it will go to a very deserving veteran. So this is cool. I'm waking up first thing this morning with a mission like this. This is a great mission to wake up to first thing in the morning. Brussels sprouts. We have Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are for the win. You know what I just realized? This says white on white. Didn't the Quilt of Valor say white on white? And it is Petite Chouche. I love them too. I'm with you all. I love them. Pat, I'm pretty sure this said white on white. This is like an antique white. I mean, it is all patriotic fabric, but it does have it's not like a traditional stare in your face white on white. I would say it's like a colonial white. Oh, here we go. We have them all in. We have Brussels sprouts in many different languages coming through. You can do any colors, but for the blocks, we said white on white. Okay, but this is okay. Because this here is not a white on white. This is more of like a cream and white. Antique white. Colonial white. I'm getting hungry now. I'm always hungry now that I feel like I didn't eat for 2 weeks and now I just want to eat everything in sight. You can have a quilt with white cream or no white or creams. Okay, good. That cold tea, it's not hot anymore, is so yummy right now. Okay, so here we've got this one, and oh, I did this wrong, didn't I? All right, so I have to clean the edge. This edge is the edge I have to clean. So let me come here with my ruler and give this a nice clean edge. Here we are. So we are going to put this right So Pat, when these go to the veterans, right? And you know, God forbid, right, something happens to them and they've been awarded a quilt. Do they bury the soldier with the quilt, or does it go to a family member? Do you know that? Just out of curiosity. Just because when I make my healing blankets for sick folks, you know, if something should happen, I've had family members contact me back and tell me they found it very comforting that their loved one was gone, but that they still could snuggle up with the blanket that their loved one was with. Okay. It goes to a family member. That would be up to the family. Oh, okay. That's just was wondering. I mean, I had my father's comfort quilt I have displayed. But my grandmother's comfort quilt, I told them that they could wrap her in it and lay it on her when they buried her. So there's no shortage of quilts, just because I had other quilts that my Grammy was using. Part of it is I wanted her to be wrapped with my love. Tell you the truth. And then the other blanket that she used, gave to my cousin, which is like a brother to me. So he has it. All right. So now I have done the sides. I am going to press this. Each quilt when they award is registered with the and only quilt per veteran. Yes, I love the idea. I was just wondering. I didn't know if there was other rules to them. All right, so now I have here. Oh, Jessica will have some tops ready. Thank you, Jessica. All right, so now I have put the sides on, and I'm going to cut. Now I'm going to measure this. I'm going to put this up and see what it looks like, and then I'm going to measure this. We're going to be all over this room today. Let me put this up. Now I think we're way past 60, so I might, or whatever the magical number is, I have to look at. So the magical number is 60. So let's see where we're at so I know how much to cut off the sides. It'll probably be easier now to cut than later. Oh, we're at 60 exactly right now. So I just have to cut off the selvages on this exactly, because it says it can't be smaller than 55 and no more than 72. So I'm just going to cut off the selvages and we're at where we're supposed to be here. So that's good. And then the length has to be 80. Oh, I didn't think about the length when I did this. Let's see. 40, 55, 65. I only have a length of 65. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. Well, Leanna's going to have to come up with some kind of ingenious idea right now on the fly, because I have this. 65, because this is, wait, what is this measure? Well, maybe I let's see, this here measures from there. Right from there. Oh, no, I'm wrong. This is 12, and that's without the seams. So this is 12. Sorry. So no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I just started freaking out here for a second. Okay, so 44 and 12. Hold on. Okay, so we're at 68, Pat. I'm at 68. If I add this, which I'm going to have to, but you know what? I could add another border. I can add another border, right? Because it says no larger than 72. I can add another border and then we'll be good. All right. So now I need stuff to go across. And here is... tell Lynn, Leanna sent you. Thank you. So here we are with this. So now, do I have enough of this? And yes, I do. All right, so now we are going to take this. Good morning, Catherine. And we are going to cut this all the way across. Now, what should I do? Hold on, I just want to see something. I don't like the way that goes across. What I may do, yeah, okay. So I think what I'm going to do is put cornerstones just so it looks a little bit more intentional. So we're going to come here, and I'm not going to be able to see all the chat, but we're going to come here and we're going to cut this apart. It's looking so cute, actually, in person. I wasn't sure about it, but it's looking cute. And what I mean by I wasn't sure about it, I'm sure about the center. I wasn't sure about the bunting, but the bunting is it's cute. I just don't have a lot of patriotic fabric. Maybe it's because I used too much of it. I don't know. Over the years. A lot of my stuff either comes from Happy Mail or donations that people drop off at my house, which is a form of Happy Mail. Though a lot of times people drop off to my house things that they think that I would use for quilting, like their old clothes or draperies. I get a lot of draperies, and they're not cotton draperies. And I'm like, I can't take everything, but I end up using it. I do end up using it because I'll do projects with the kiddos, and like I made every kiddo for 100th Day superhero capes, and I used old draperies with that. Yes, I did a Sound of Music. And I made lots of capes for these kids for the last 2 years using drapery material. And what they did is, I just said, it's just the background. You're going to decorate your cape, and they decorated it with 100 things. Some did stickers, some did buttons. It was just basically a foundation. So nothing ever goes, you know, goes in the trash. I will recycle. All right. Now, Pat, just out of curiosity, I don't know. Let's see. Well, this, because if I sew these two together, you may be able to use this for backing, actually. Now that I'm looking at this, hold on, Pat. Let's see. If I had this and this, I mean, I was going to use it on another quilt, but if I put these two together, I may have enough for you to use as backing. And that would be a negative. It's too short. Way, way, way too short. Okay. So that would not work. All right, so this has to go on the top, and then I know that this has to be 44 inches, no, 35 inches, because we're gonna hit cornerstones again, folks. Here we go again with the cornerstones. So I'm going to trim here, because I think it'll be odd. I mean, I don't know, let me look, but I think it's gonna be odd if I just put it around. Yeah, I think that looks odd, so we're not gonna do that. I don't like things to look odd. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. I'm gonna give this a quick press. Okay, so now we are going to, oh, by the way, the answer was Brussels sprouts, by the way, in case if I didn't tell you before. We are going to trim this up, and then we're going to cut 35 inches because that was our initial size of the quilt. Okay, so the initial size of the quilt was that. And I'm going to put this all the way across so that it is parallel. Here we are. I'm going to find my 35, right? I'm just double checking. Yep, my 35. And you know what? I'm just going to double check. Because, you know, that was just like I was being... before I cut anything, we're going to double check. So, we have... Oh, you see, I'm glad I double checked because this is actually $35.5 plus another ½ inch of 36. 36. So I'm going to come all the way here and 36. Let me see, do I have another 36 on here? Oh, I do. I don't even need that other piece. Look at that. So I'm going to come in here, measure this out carefully, and 36. So this I could possibly use for something else. We have 236. Now, I'm just going to cut off my selvages while I'm here. Save myself a whole lot of time. And it looks like the selvages are right here, so that's good. So we have that there. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to take the selvages off of this end. The same amount. I'm trying to be as precise as I possibly can. All right, so we're going to come here and we are going to take off these selvages here. The same amount that I took over there. And there we are. Now that's weird. Let's see. That's taking a lot more than that one is that. Isn't that funny? One side was, well, I have to do it identical because if not, it would be silly. Yep. Okay. We're going to go with it. On this side, we're taking more of the selvage off than the other side. So that just tells me that one side was longer than the other, which is fine. This is why I do it this way, because I have more accuracy. All right, so now we have that, and now I need to find out what size to make my cornerstone. So I'm going to come in here, and I am going to measure this, and then I'm going to add a 1/4 inch, so it's 12 inches, which is what we talked about. So 12 inches is the size cornerstone I need. Wow, 12 inches. Wouldn't that be cute to have? I wish it was 12 and a half, because then I could just dropped in a friendship star. Let's see. Yeah, it's 12 inches though. Darn it. Okay. So 12 inches. I need 12 inches. So I need 4 cornerstones that are 12 inches to put here in this corner. So let's see what I have. This is now what I, 12 inches. I could just use this. could just use this, which would be cute, because I can't use it for the backing anyway. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead with this. And I need 12 inches, 12 inch only. This is a 14 inch. Here we go. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually, being that I have this ruler, I'm gonna waste some fabric. I'm okay with that. And I am going to fussy cut 4 that give me the bows. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So here we go. Now I know this is 12 and a half, so I'm going to come in here, and I have 3 sides done, and I'm going to come in here and find my 12. And now I have something that looks like that. More intentional than just laying it anywhere willy-nilly. And then I'm going to come in here and the same thing. Here we are. We have 2. You know what? I'm going to come up here, actually. Here we are. No, that has dark. Okay, we're going to go back here. Three, and then we have 1 more, and that'll give us 4 cornerstones. I hope I'm not breaking any rules. I've been actually worried about all the rules. I think that's why when I made veterans quilts, I just did local veteran places instead of Quilt of Valor, because I was so afraid I'd break rules that I wasn't supposed to break. Here we are. I'm gonna move us here. If you sew the whole top or give us 16 blocks, we added to our voluntary quilters list for a year, but we love just even 1 block. Okay. And something about seeing something on Donnell's, I've missed it. Seeing you with Donnell today. Can't wait to see what you create. What do we, wait, I'm lost. So I've missed all the chat. I apologize. I have missed all the chat. All right. I'm getting so involved in this. Oh, I'm talking about Joe. Yes, Joe's going to be on today with Donnell. So, yes, go over. I actually am heading out today. Actually, right after this, I'm heading out to run some errands that I need to get done. I cannot do that. The rules. Oh, good. So I probably will be missing that. Normally what happens is I get to sometimes go on Sean, the guy who sews, that was really good at that. And then we have just no kids or no flannel. And then we've just been starting our mornings earlier and earlier on Saturday, so that we're not out all day. So normally after my live, my honey likes me to get ready, and he also likes his weekends to himself. He's kind of over it. I used to spend a lot of time on the weekends on YouTube, and then becoming a YouTuber takes a lot of my time, and so I kind of promised that weekends would be his. But I will watch the replay, and I may have you on the background. Just saying, I may have it on the background. Especially if I'm getting ready, you know, it doesn't. We had a discussion of possibly getting rid of Saturday morning lives, and I'm like, no, you're asleep anyway. We all take colors, not, oh wait, we take all colors, not just red, white, and blue. Oh, really? You do? I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. That you take all colors. Well, I think if I was home more often, it wouldn't be an issue. It's just I'm at work for majority of my day. And I come home and I'm really tired. Like, I'm very tired. And this is before I was getting sick. I was very tired. And so the only time that I have really to dedicate where I'm awake and whatnot for family time is the weekends, because I'm not working so much. I do work, but not that much. I work on my other things I have to get done. And that's another thing. So like on weekends, I do work. Like this weekend, I have to work. I have to get 2.5 quilts done. At least 2. You get so many quilts done. Yes. All right. So now here we are. I have, hopefully I've done this good. Oh, it's a little bit bigger, so maybe it didn't need to be 12. It's okay. I can trim off. The cornerstone is not a big deal. As long as it's okay at this end, we're good. Oh yes, it's perfect. So these are good, and look at that, it was perfect. I like when it's, well, I don't like, not saying that everything has to be perfect, but with cornerstones, if you don't get it perfect, it's kind of a thing. So there you are. And now I'm going to put this a pin right in between here. And I think I had a pin. Nope, I didn't. And then I have to put a couple pins here. Now that's funny. This one was perfect. Maybe I just cut one square wrong is my guess. I must have cut one square off, which is this, see? I had that 1/2 inch. I must have left that 1/2 inch. Okay, ready? So here we go. People and place. Which street is the home of New York Stock Exchange? What's the street called the home of the New York Stock Exchange? I wish my hubby would long arm all my things. It'd give him. I would keep him busy for months. Wall Street, Dow Jones, Wall Street. Yes, Wall Street is the answer. Wall Street for the win. Ready? Okay, what movie sees Arnold Schwarzenegger as a teacher of 5-year-olds? Good morning, Deb. I'm sure you've been here, but I have not been catching my comments. I've been so enthralled with this quilt. Kindergarten cop. We have a lot of kindergarten cop. Well, it's definitely not the Terminator. Oh boy, that would have not been cute. Okay, I'm going to say it's kindergarten cop. And it is kindergarten cop. And okay, history. Ready? What president's famous portrait did Dolly Madison save when the British burned the White House during the War of 1812? Portrait, talking about patriotic, here we go. Anyone know? I don't know, but apparently the kiddos do because this is the kids' cards. We're playing with the kids' cards. And I did it again. That is so weird how one side. Somewhere along the line, I did something. George Washington. Thank you. Aw. I just saw, oh, we were watching the Gold Show, and they had a cute pug on there on Discovery Channel. Uh-oh. Here comes Honey. Do-do-do-doom. Saturday morning. Hi. What's up? You ready for breakfast? Maybe? Okay. Well, I'm going to continue working on this for at least another 45 minutes. All right, good. Love you. Oh. So here we go. I did something here. Here it goes. This goes like this. What did I do here? Let's see. These two are there. Okay, now I have to flatten this down and put this here. Something is wonky. I know it is because one side must be a little shorter. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to measure because that's going to drive me nuts. Unless I just cut those 2 squares wrong. All right, the answer is, sorry, I got George Washington. I got so caught up in this. All right. What Diet Cola had an ad on the home video of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? I didn't know that. All right, here we go. We're going to get this going. I'm going to go over there and iron it and bring it back over. All right, let's come on over here. So anybody know what kind of Coke that was that they were talking about? I'm just going to measure this side here. What in the world? No, this measured 12. So what did I do here? Oh, I cut wrong. See, I knew I did something wrong. Okay, so I just left this. I cut this to 12.5 instead of 12. All right, we can fix that. Phew, because I was like, it has to be symmetrical. Oh boy. I just cut it 1/2 inch too big. And I did that on 2 of them, which is the other one I did that on here. I did that one on this side. Well, now that I know that, it was just, there we are. Perfect. All right. So now we are going to put that up top here. And then we're going to measure everything. Now, words are upside down. I don't think there was anything I could have done about that because of the way I put the bunting on. But I think it's super cute. So let's bring this down. That kind of shows you dead on. So I have that there. What do we think, Pat? So I have to do measurements because 60 by 80 is the ideal, but you can still be in between those other 2 measurements. So let's see if we're in between those other 2 measurements. So I have this coming across. Go on this line here. And it is 59 across. 59 across. And 59 across and 68 down. I don't know if that's going to be good. 59 across and 68 down. And it said it could be no smaller than 55 by 65, but no larger than 72 by 90. That will be fine, you're sure? If need be, I can add a skinny border all the way around to get it bigger. If we can see what I have, I don't know what I have. I have this. How long was it? 68. But I can do this. I have this color. I have this. Across is fine. It says it couldn't be more than smaller than 65. It's 68 right now. But I'm happy to go ahead and put, you know, maybe like a 2. Well, it doesn't matter. It could be larger. I mean, if we need to extend to 68, I can put a 4.5 inch, right? 4, 8. Would that be too long then? 4, 8. Well, I'm gonna go get my. $68 plus 8. It would be 76 long if I put a 4.5 on the top and on the bottom, and then it would be wider but still be okay. It is so pretty the way it is. Well, I'll leave it. I'll send it this way. If you all there decide that you need to add a border to this, another border, you can. I mean, it is in the parameters of this. So we'll leave that there. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. So here we are. We have this. Again, I did not make this center. When I take a picture of this, I am going to go into my emails because I get so many of them. Unless you're on here now and then you know this is your center of your top that you sent me, please let me know. You're going to save me time going through my emails. But I will. I'm going to go through my emails, take a picture of this because, Pat, I need to send you that information anyway for this. All right, so we have this one down. Okay, I'm going to put this here like this, and we are going to move on to the next Quilt of Valor that we're going to make. And you're there. And this comes to you by, these come to you from Mona. Mona did what sent me these. So let's, well, you know, I guess the first thing we should do is, I'm going to bring you over here and maybe bring you all the way down. Let's see. Can I bring you all the way down here? Yeah, you're going to see me though. You're not going to see me trim these up, but I'm going to leave that on there. We're going to see how big these blocks are, and let's see what size these blocks are. So I'm going to take this block, which you can't see me do right now, and I am going to measure what they measure here. So they measure just shy of, but you know what? They may need a good press. Let me see. These here, if you let you know, they will add them to the label, and you can send also, okay, attach the quilt, their names, address. I will get all that. I just have to go onto my email. It's one of our peeps who's on here. Okay, I'm going to call these 12.5. They are so close to 12.5. We're going to go with 12.5. So one or two things. I could use these for 12.5, or hold on, I'm ironing them all so that they're nice and pressed. one. Sorry. That's... All right, so we're gonna go with these. I'm gonna move you here. I'm getting ideas. I'm getting ideas in my head. You know, when I get those ideas already, it's intense when I get these ideas. So here we are. We are going to go with these here. I don't even know how many I have, but we'll go with this. Again, these blocks came from Mona. She has a channel, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do that friendship star. Yep. The one that Pat just told us that they're going to be doing for their Quilts of Valor. That's what we're going to put in between these blocks because that's a 12.5-inch block. And so what I'm going to do is I have some of this, and this is, I think I didn't see that. Any ideas? Hold on. There are special labels includes, okay. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to put that in there. And that can't be the center. It's more of a white, more whitish than, I'm just seeing what I have, what else I may have to go with this. Oh, I have a lot of these already cut up though. I have a ton of these cut up. I wonder if we can use that. No. Look, see, I have stacks and stacks of these. Let's see. Let me see. I might have other stuff besides that. Oh, here, I have this. I wonder if these could be the centers of... All right. So the friendship star, I have this. I could use this as the leg. What if I use this? What do we think of this? Or is this not really great? This for the friendship star center, this for the legs, or should all the friendship stars be just this? Sorry, I don't have much of a selection here, but what are we thinking? I'll be back. I have to look for white. I have to see what I have that's white. I myself have, okay, let me see. Let's see what we said. That's so nice. Okay, that'd be awesome to put. Okay, looks great, good's great. I like a blue star. Then grow final blanket with all different yardage you're showing. Make the background blue instead of white. Oh, no, the background is going to be white. These are all just kind of leftovers I have. I have this and this and this from a project. So I think I have enough. So this would be the legs and this would be the center, kind of mimicking what you did. But it could just be all blue. This doesn't have to be in the center. It's up to you. The background is going to be the white. Oh, then I am good. Okay, good. Okay, so blue star on black background. So this shouldn't be in the center? Let me show you Pat's Friendship Star. So Pat's Friendship Star, that's what I'm saying, Melanie. Yep, the flax Friendship Stars that she wanted us to use this month looks like this. So I was thinking this could be the legs, this could be the center. And if you didn't see that, go on the replay at the beginning of this live. I made this and I gave you coordinates and all that. We have one. I like the flags. We have 108 that matches that. Okay, so she knows we're gonna go with how she constructed this. Okay, good. So we are gonna take this, and I need centers of this, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centers. So I need 6 4.5-inch pieces of this. All right, we're gonna bring us down here because we're constructing now. I will hold the backing to go with the quilt. Okay, so here we are. And I am going to iron this, and we're going to get 6. Right, if Mona sees this, there goes your 9 patches. They're going to come into the here. So we are going to go with this here. These are going to be the center of that friendship block. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Well, let me put this way, 4.5. I am allowed to give you these, so we're going to go with that. 4.5. And two, wait, 6. I keep second guessing myself. I don't know why. I told you I'm on edge today. I woke up on edge. I don't know why I'm on edge. I hate that feeling. 2, 4. All right. So we have 6 of these. So we have 6 of these for the centers. And now we need these. We need, okay, so 6 times 4, 6, 12, 18, 24. So I need 24 of these to be, oh, I hope I have that, to be 4.5. What size is this piece? Ooh, this is good. This is a big piece, so I can definitely get, do I have any more of these pieces? Does this go to this? No. All right, so this measures 9.5, and I need 4.5. So that's good because that's 9. So this is 2 blocks worth right here, which is cool. Don't mind me. All right, so we've got for 2, and I'm just going to kind of put them here like that. And this is small, so, oh, this may be 4.5. Let me see if I open this. This measures 3.5, so that would not be, but this here, this measures, oh, that would be good because this measures a little bit over 5. So that scrap is good. And then I still have this. So let me measure this. So now I need these to be 5 so that we can do our half square triangles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need 2 of these per block. Okay, so there's 2. So I'm kind of building what I got going on here. So I have 1 and put that over there. I can see how you can get confused when you start putting these together. All right, so this piece measures 7.5. So we're just gonna make this go 5. So here's another 2. So I have 2 cut out, and then I have, let's see what size this is. I think this was 3.5. Didn't we say this was 3.5? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna put these aside. And we have these pieces. I try to keep all my whites together so that I know where things are, like it's the same color white from a project. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna go with this. So we have another 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still need 6. So I need 2 more. Oops, here's a piece. Let's see what this is. 3.5. Nope. Okay, got a big piece here, so we can make it. Four. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have 5 going across. So I have now 5, and then I have 1 here. So I just need 1 more square. So I'm just going to open this up and just grab my 1 square from it. And then I will cut this down to 4.5. All right, so I have all my backgrounds for HSTs, and now I'm working on my 4 for the blocks itself. I'm just going to put that aside and come across here. 4.5. Not so much fun going on this channel today. Just a whole lot of being really, but I guess it is fun if you want to get some ideas of how I cut scraps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 of these per block. So I have So I have here's another set of 4, and this is a set of 4, and that's a set of 4. So 1, 2, 3. In my description below, I have Pat's information. In the description below, when you get off of this, look at this. I may make it right to the end. It's in my description box. All her information, where her wish list is, where you can send her blocks, where you can contact her via email. The only thing I didn't give you is her phone number. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 6. Uh-oh. Let's see how this goes. This is where I start sweating. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm 1 4.5 inch square short. What are your stances? And I hate to ask this because if I put another white, it may not match. What are your stances on franking it up? I wouldn't say it if I absolutely had to. I have white, as you can see, but they're all small, and I need 1 4.5. I need her on my cutting team. Yes, but Pat, I'm over here having a heart attack right now because I am 1 square off. 1 square. And I wanted to match. I would have to do it. I would have to put these 2 together, and then I'd get my 4.5 inch square, and then we're good. Then I have it all cut. Yes, no, well, it's going to have to be yes, right? Because what else am I going to do? Can you pull from those extras we sent? Yes, but it's a different color white. It's a different color white. I can. I have it. I have it right here. Here it is. But it's a different color white, and it's noticeable. I think that would be more noticeable than if I stuck I just need 1 4.5 inch seam here. Let me show you what it would look like. It would look like this. Sorry. It would be fine. It would look like this. And then I have the whole quilt cut with everything. All right, so now we have this. And this is the blue stars, right? And we need 5-inch inches of these. Okay. Here we go. And then I need 5-inch, but I need, let's see, I need 2 for each block, and we have 6, so I need 12 pieces of this. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have, here we go. Make my life easier. I have a 5-inch. Yep, here we go. So we have 2, 4, 6. And I'm going to have to cut one more with the fabric. 2, 4, 6, 8. Why is this crunching on the bottom? There we go. Five. There it goes. I'm very neurotic about that. Sorry. You got a lot of dead air right there. Okay. So here we are. So we had 8, and now we have 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we have it all. So let's go. So this is without having, I'm making this without having the little baggies she sent. I just took this out of my scraps, which she said can be done. Ready? Okay. So we're going to take our sandpaper board. And here's another one of this. And just so you know, it was Diet Coke. Diet Coke was on the ad on the home video of Indiana Jones. So now I'm going to take these, and I should have 12 of these. And I'm going to just start putting this right, draw a line right into the center. This was great because I just had these white pieces that left over from another project. So see, something as little as some white left over of another project can get you already started into some of these friendship blocks. Now, here it goes. What's a baby elephant's girl called? What's a baby girl elephant called? What's a baby girl elephant called? Anyone know that? Apparently our kiddos do. I don't know what it is. I know in Spanish, an elephant is an elefante. Teresa, why on here is because the fabric then doesn't shift at all. I find when it doesn't shift, it doesn't gather, it just kind of just, I don't know, it's my little trick. I love this thing. And I just made it using cardboard and a piece of sandpaper that I bought at Home Depot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just wanted to make sure I didn't count wrong on this. It just doesn't look, it doesn't shift your fabric. I think sandpaper is relatively inexpensive. And I like it glued down to a board because it's just more steady. But when I travel, I just take sheets. Like, look, this is my traveling one, and it's not on a board. And it works just as great, but like I'll show you here. I mean, I like my board, but you could just take that. And the sandpaper side is kind of, it doesn't shift. Look at that. I can't explain it. It like sticks down. And there you go. You get a nice clean. All right, so let's see. So I saw calf as a choice up there. And yes, it's a calf. I actually didn't know what it was. There we go. So now we have all our lines put in. And we'll just dump that there. Okay, what Oakland A. Slugger's wife called manager, listen to me, my Brooklyn accent, manager Tony La Russa a punk for benching her husband in the 1990s World Series. Where's Sheila? Where's my sports gal? I mean, there might be more of you all that love sports. She just really loves her sports. Anybody had that answer there? Okay. So now I'm putting the right sides together. Kind of hard on regular whites because I don't know if there really is a right or wrong side to confetti white, but you will see. Okay, so nobody really knows that answer, right? I'm just calling it out. Oh, can you repeat that? Okay. What Oakland A's slugger wife called manager Tony La Russa a punk for benching her husband in the 1990 World Series? Don't know. I have no idea. I don't follow sports, so I have no clue. All right, so it is Jose, or yeah, I'm going to say Jose. Canseco. Jose Canseco, or Jose Canseco. However you want to say it, Jose or Jose. Okay. So you all know this is my new game, right here. So we're going to do one of these questions from here because I was going to do this over the weekend. We're going to do these right here. We're gonna throw one of these hard ones out every so often. Maybe someone will know this. I hope I don't offend anybody by this game. All right, here we go. Okay. What desert, the driest in the world, is believed to never have received a trace of rainfall? A trace of rainfall, not a trace. We're going on the hard donkey questions. Yep. Hey, I just buy the games. I don't invent them. Is it in the Middle East? No. You guys let me know. I will give up the answer. I'm pretty quick to giving up the answer. Sahara, is it in Chile or Chile? So I'm going to give it up. Ready? It's called dry valleys. Dry valleys. Where is the deserts of Dry Valley? Can't think of one. Where are the deserts of the Dry Valleys? Nope, it's not in the U.S. Where can we find the dry valleys? Alrighty, I'm gonna sew these two one side. I'll give you the answer. I'm not going there. Okay, I'll give you a clue. There are many folks stranded at this place right now, begging to be taken out. I think it's 9. I'm not quite sure. I saw it in the news this week. Current events or something. They're stuck in this area. I don't know if they're stuck at the dry valleys, but they're stuck over where the dry valleys are located. And I think it's 9 of them. And they were pleading to get taken out of there. Nobody knows? Antarctica. Antarctica. Who knew Antarctica had deserts? I didn't know they had deserts. I just know them for ice. Which is strange because how do you not have a trace of rain if you have ice? I don't know. I guess just the oceanic water. Who knows? All right, ready? Which region includes the islands of Tonga, Vanuatu, and Samoa? Which region includes the islands of Tonga, Vanuatu, and Samoa? Yeah, for centuries. So now I'm sewing on the other side of this line that I just drew to make half square triangles that need to be Australian, nope, which needs to be size to 4.5, trimmed down to 4.5. Marina Islands, nope. Oh, hi. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Just yeah, we're gonna definitely have to put lots of borders on this because it's not gonna be big enough. But this is all I got to work with as far as that. I guess I may not have paid attention to geography class. Yeah, exactly. So the answer is let's see. Oh, not a problem. It is Oceania. 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 I'm going to say, probably saying it wrong. All right. These are definitely questions. These are definitely these questions. Ready? Okay. Maybe we know this one. Ready? What body of water is also called the Sea of Cortez? The Sea of Cortez. Oh, and good morning, Teresa, because I think we talked back and forth. I answered questions, but I never said good morning to you. So good morning. The Black Sea, that's not the answer. No. The Sea of Cortez. I'll tell you, give you a hint. It's in the USA. It's in the USA. That's your hint. I would have not known this answer myself. Just putting that out there. Now I'm cutting this on the line, just like I did earlier in the live. And I'm hoping that I can at least put it on a design board to show you, because I know that Sean, the guy who sews, he's actually going to be on today. I saw that. Okay. It is the Gulf of California. The Gulf of California. What ex-CIA employee won the German Positive Big Brother Award? I didn't even know there was that thing. What ex-CIA employee won the German Positive Big Brother Award? Nope. That's like, this is a ridiculous. Yeah, I didn't, no idea. I would have, hey, these are those kind of questions. The hard donkey questions. The hard jack questions. The hard A questions. All right. So I've trimmed all these. Now these all need to be, they need to be trimmed down to 4.5. So the answer to that question, to this question, is Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden. So as we end that with those hard questions, I will be trimming these down to 4.5 and then making my friendship stars. We are not in the kids' questions anymore. Nope. And I'm going to plop those in here, and you will see some kind of, I don't know, you will see a quilt. You will see another Quilt of Valor quilt that I will be sending to Pat. Both of these quilts, though, were not all my blocks. So again, Mona's name will be on for some of these blocks, and mine, and I will get the other name. Everyone have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. If you wouldn't mind, on your way out, if you can hit the thumbs up. And I will be up here for a little bit, so I'll see you over at Sean's live, and he is the guy who sews. Take care. Bye. Oh, and also don't forget that Joe is going to be on with Donnell at 10 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock, Lisa and Deb will be on, and possibly Mona, not sure, but they should be on too. And if anybody else has anything to say, speak now or forever hold your peace because of any other things that I have may forgotten. Oh, it looks like my chat is empty. Good. Everybody take care. Bye.